Let's start with tell me about yourself question. Who are you? What have you studied so far? What has been your experience?
Well, thank you for the question. My name is Ajeng Binar Kirana. You can call me Ajeng. I graduated from State Polytechnic of Sriwijaya in majoring English department. What I have learned in English department, of course, English, and also we learned about tourism and hospitality industry because this English department is not in education, but English department in State Polytechnic of Sriwijaya learned about tourism and hospitality industry. And also I have many experiences during my studying in this campus. For example, we have practice about in the kitchen to make patisserie or make the food, and also we have learned about how to be a tour guide. We also learned about how to be a public relations staff and customer service and others. So we have learned many things.
Okay, so why did you choose that particular major and at that particular school?
Why did I choose State Polytechnic of Sriwijaya as my campus? Because the first, I know that State Polytechnic of Sriwijaya is one of the best polytechnic in Indonesia, so I feel interesting to study in this campus. And the second one is I know the lecturers are very competent in their sessions. The third is because I love English department. I love English, so that's why I decided to join State Polytechnic Sriwijaya. And the fourth is State Polytechnic Sriwijaya is a vocational school, so we learned more we learn more practice than theory. We learned 70% of practice and 30% of theory. And why did I choose English department as my major? Because like I said before, I like English, and also I think English department in this campus is very challenging for me because the English major is not about education, but it learned us about tourism and hospitality industry, because not many people know about this lesson. I think it will be challenging for me if I join as the students there. And also I know that the English staff is very competent, and also they teach us seriously, and I think it will make me as the students at that time will feel good and feel comfortable to learn in there.
During your preparation for this interview, I guess you thought about what you do the best. What are your biggest strengths? And how do you think our company would benefit from them?
Well, talking about biggest strength, I think my biggest strength is with my confidence. I'm a very confident person because I'm really confident with my knowledge, with my performance. And also beside that, not only for knowledge and performance, and also I feel confident because of my grooming. I'm look good every time, and then after that I also can work in a team, and I'm good in English and also communication skill, and I think that's my biggest strength.
What about your development areas? What do you have identified as your greatest and biggest improvement areas? And what have you done to improve them so far?
Besides, I have my biggest strength, I also have my weakness. My weakness is I have a short memory, so I sometimes forget what did I do or what will I do later. And for my weakness, I should find the tips or the way how to handle my weakness. And how to handle my weakness is I usually make the notes about what will I do later, or about the project that I will do. And also after that I can make a sign if the project has finished. And also I usually put the schedule in the place that I can see every time. And beside to write the project or the things that I will do, I also write the due time or the deadline, so I will not be late to do the work.
Long ago. Why did you leave your previous position?
The reasons why did I leave my current job is because the first, I think the rules from the company is not suitable with me anymore, because the rules is always changed, and I think it will make me cannot express myself well. And I think also my current job was so bored, because I'm the typical person who likes the new challenging. And I think the sessions or the division that I have placed before were not challenging for me. And I think my what I want and also what the company wants doesn't match anymore. And I think that's the reason why did I leave my current job.
Why are you interviewing with me today? What made you apply for this job, and why do you want to work here?
Why do I want to work in this company is because I know this company is an international company, and I think international company will need someone who can speak English well. And like I said before, that one of the biggest strength that I have is communication skill, because I can speak English and in Bahasa Indonesia. And beside that, I think the division that I would like to apply is very challenging for me and will be different than my current job. And I think it will be my new experience, and I think I can learn a lot, and also I can meet new people that will guide me and help me, and also help and work each other.
Okay, so now tell me about a time when you were in charge of a project with a deadline. Which was the project and how did you meet the deadline?
Of course, in my current job, I have did many projects, and how to handle my project to submit it on time is the first. I always prepare the notes about my project, what should I do, and when should I submit it. And then I will do it. For example, the project that given to me is on Monday, and I directly write it on my notes. After that, the deadline of my project will be on Friday. So I have made my own timeline, and at least it should be finished on Wednesday or Thursday, because I would like to recheck any more about my project. Is that right, or is that correct? Is there any mistakes and others? So I have prepared well before I submit it to my boss. And yeah, I need to do my project, and I think I have to do my recheck. It can be like twice or three times before I submit it on Friday, so at least I can finish it the 1 or 2 days before the deadline, because I really want that my project or what work that I do will be very good for my boss. And yeah, and also it also aims to avoid the mistakes that will be happen the next.
Okay, and so tell me about a time when you showed an initiative on the job. When was it and which was the outcome?
Yes, I think working in a job, the staff or the employee should be an initiative person, and I also do that because I have one idea that really appreciated from many people, and one of the idea or initiative that I do for my job is making a seminar of personal branding, because I think many people doesn't know about their potentials, and I think the seminar of personal branding will make people know their potential and competencies, and they can sell their branding to another people, and it will become the salary for them, or it will become the money for them. And how was I did it is I work in a team with my team. We also have discussions about the concept, about the theme of the project, and how many people that we are going to recruit, and also what is, yeah, the concept of the event. And after that, after we post about the uh, promotion and advertisement about that idea in social media, especially on Instagram, there are many people who love to join it. So, yeah, and after the seminar is held, they feel interesting and they feel satisfied, because from that seminar they can know about their potential and competencies that will be useful for them in the future. And it's and it also make the benefits from the participants, and also it will make benefits from my current company, and it started from the name, from the brand, from the money, and also from the experience. So I think it's very useful at that time, especially for many people and the collegian.
Okay, now give an example of a situation where you had to deal with the conflict at work. What did it consist of and how was it resolved?
How did I deal my trouble or conflict at work? I have experiences in this uh, at my current job, because at that time I was the head of the department of customer service, and at that time my staff has done a mistake for the data that we are preparing for the meeting. And to face that, I'm the typical person who cannot be easy to get angry to people, but beside that, I also have a discipline attitude, attitude and behavior, and I finish it with my staff well. And yeah, I asked her to check any more the data, and I'll also give the timeline to for her to finish her mistakes. Then also, if I also ask her, do you have any difficult, or do you get something hard to do this? And she said yes at that time. After that, I tried to help her to finish the data that she did before, and I guide her how to handle it, how to find it, and etc. And after that, we can finish the data together before the meeting. And also that conflict didn't make me and also my staff become a rival. Our communication, our relation is still good until now, and she also very grateful for that, because she told me that thank you very much for guiding me, and you are not angry to me, and I think I can handle it now, and thank you for telling me about my mistakes and others. And I think the best way how to finish a conflict is not from getting angry to people, but we have to find problem, the trouble, and also we have to help her or him to find a solution and we can finish it together.
Tell me about a time when your communication skills helped you at your job. When was it and what did you do?
Okay, talking about communication skill, because I was from English department, and in English we have to speak actively and we have to speak using English. So I accustomed to speak English when I was in majoring English department and State Polytechnic Sriwijaya, and also I can speak two languages, which is English and in Bahasa Indonesia. And I really confident with my communication skill, although sometimes I have to learn more to speak well. But actually I have my desire to have a good communication skill, so that's why I always practice. I will not be easy to satisfy with my skills now. And also communication skill is really needed to the division that I apply now, which is public relation, because in public relation we have to have a good communication skill, because we are going to communicate with many people. And I think my communication skill and my division or the public relation that I would like to apply is really match each other. And yeah, I think that's all about my communication skill.
You know, we're currently interviewing more candidates. That's why I would like to ask you, why do you think we should hire you? And why do you think we should choose you over other candidates?
Why should you hire me as your employee in public relation department? Because the first, I am good in English, and especially communication that really needed for this department. And the second one, my IPK was 3,95, and I think from that you can see my knowledge and my competency that I will be good in this department. And the third is I can speak fluently in both English and Bahasa Indonesia. The fourth, I have many experiences like in job and also organization during my reign in my college. And the fourth is I also interested to join your company, because I think it will be challenging, and also your company is an international company, and I think your company will have the benefits if you hire me as your employee, and also I will have the benefits if I become your employee. And also you need the staff that can work in a team, that have a good patience, have a wise way how to handle and finish the conflict, how to handle the weakness, and also have a good performance from speaking communication skill and also from the grooming.
Good then, thanks. Now, do you have any questions for me?
Well, thank you. Actually, I would like to ask three questions for you. The first question is, uh, what are the job that public relations has done before? Because I really interesting to learn and to search about the project, so it can be my I can learn from that project that your public relations staff has done. And the second question is, uh, what is the standard of public relations staff that your company needs? And the third question is, um, have this company get some biggest trouble, especially in public relation division? Because I think from knowing the trouble that your company has gotten before, I can learn to avoid trouble to not happen anymore in the future if I become the staff or the employee in this company? That's all my question.